Hello, students. How are you all doing? I hope fine and must be missing out on meeting your friends and relatives due to this lockdown. Well, why don't we write a letter to them expressing our feelings, our thoughts, share our experiences with them as to what we are doing these days, how we are studying? Dear students, today's session is also based on the same topic. We'll teach you how to write a letter. Now, letter writing is an art. When we are writing the letter, we ought to feel as if the person we are writing to is actually sitting before us and is listening to us. There was a time when writing letters was the simplest way of getting in touch with people living far away from us. But technology has now given us easier modes of communication like cell phones and emails. Despite the prevalence of emails and text messages, everyone has to write letters at some point in their life, like letters of complaint, job applications, thank you letters, letters requesting for change of section, like your best friend is in some other section and you want to go to that particular section, so you have to write a letter to the principal for change of bus route. The list goes on and on. Encouraging children to write a letter from an early age improves their communication, social, and handwriting skills. And of course, teach them what they need to know about writing and structuring letters. So, we need to express ourselves through these letters in a simple and easy manner. We should adopt the right tone and language, children. Our tone and language is very important as to whom we are writing the letter. And it should be in a very courteous and considerate manner. In short, we can say that letter writing is it's a written message that can be handwritten or printed on paper. It is usually sent to the recipient via mail or post in an envelope. It's a written conversation between two people or parties where we discuss particular topic, matter, issue, incident, and it serves the purpose of documentation as well. Now, there are two kinds of letters. One is formal, the other one is informal. And they have different functions. Like formal letter is one written in a formal and ceremonious language, and it follows a certain stipulated format. Such letters are written for official purposes to authorities, seniors, editors, etc. For example, if you are a student, you're writing a letter to your principal is considered as formal. If you are employee, writing a letter to your subordinate communicating something official is considered as formal. Informal letters are like writing something very personal to the person you like, is very close to you, your best friend, asking about his or her well being, sharing your thoughts with them. So, there is a difference between formal and informal letter. One is official and we follow a certain format, a different format for that. For informal, we follow a different format, which is written to your friends, relatives, your grandparents, your parents. So, informal letter. Today, we are going to learn how to write informal letter, the format and the exact way what you need to follow while writing informal letter. Now, who do you write informal letter to? I just told you that these letters are written to peers or adults whom we feel close to, like your friends, your siblings, your grandparents, your parents, your relatives, like your brother or younger sister or elder sister is in a boarding school, so you're writing a letter to her expressing that you're missing her. So that comes under informal letter. Now, informal letter, or we can call it a friendly letter, have 6 parts which we need to follow. The first one is sender's address, then comes the date, salutation, body, which is written in 3 paragraphs, introduction, main content, conclusion. Then comes subscription and your name. Now, when we write the date, we need to follow the English format. Like when we today is suppose 13th May. So we'll write 13th M capital. You all know it's proper noun. So you need to begin with capital letter. So 13th May 2020. We can't write 13.5.2020. No, that's wrong. We'll follow the English format, which was taught to you when we were doing notice writing also. So the date will be written in English format only. Then we come to the salutation, that is greetings. Then body of the letter, introduction. Now here I want to make one point very clear, that the main body has 3 parts. Introduction, where we're writing how are you and everything, how hope fine. Then we come to the content. It depends upon the question which is given. Then comes the concluding part. The concluding part depends on whom we are writing the letter to. Like you're writing a letter to your friend. So you'll write, give my regards to uncle and auntie. Please reply soon. If it is to your grandparents, uh, then it will be that give my love to my cousin and hope to see you soon. So this also again depends to whom we are writing. Now, here, the point which I want to make it clear is when we are writing introduction, we begin with a new line, and when we go to the next paragraph, that is the main content, we leave a line before that, and we go to the main content, which we begin from a new line again. Then, after we are through with the main content, we leave a line. Then we begin with the conclusion, the main concluding paragraph, again from a new line, and then we finish it off. Now, once we are through with the conclusion, then we leave a line, we go to subscription, and then again we just write our name. Now, certain expressions are given here which you can read, like it's great to hear from you, or maybe sorry it's taken me so long to write back, hope, how are you, how are things, how's it going, how's life. So these are certain useful expressions which are used while writing an informal letter. Please go through them. Now here are some expressions which we can use when we end our letter, like looking forward hearing from you, or drop in a line if you have time, let me know if you need anything, just give me a call if you have any questions left, take care of yourself. So all these expressions can be used to end your informal letter. Again, some more closing expressions. Hope to hear from you. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. So just go through them once. They'll help you out in drafting your letter. Now we come to the main format which we need to follow. Format for writing your informal letter. Now here what we do is we write our address, sender's address, in 3 lines. We will be using 3 lines to write sender's address. Then we will leave a line. We write the date. For that, for date, I've told you we follow the English format. Then again, we leave a line. We go to salutation. Here we write my dear, whatever the name of the friend is, my dear Rohan, my dear mom, my dad, whatever you have to write. So it'll be my dear greetings. Then we leave a line and we come to the body of the letter. Here I've told you very clearly we write the introduction first. How are you? Hope fine. And then when we are finished, we are through with the first introduction paragraph. We leave that and we go to the new line after leaving a line. So first we leave a line, then we go to the new line and we begin from a new line, the main content. Then we go on to the concluding paragraph. After leaving one line, we begin the concluding paragraph from a new line. And then again, we leave a line. We go to subscription. Subscription here, yours affectionately, yours lovingly, and then your name. Now, here, sample letter is given for you. Go through it, read it very carefully. See how I have drafted it, where you have to put full stop, your punctuation marks, where you have to begin from with a new line. Please go through it, read it very carefully. You can copy this letter in your practice copy. PW, practice copy, not in your fair notebook, or just go through it. Now we come to the second letter where you have to congratulate your friend for securing 100% marks in board exams. Now, this letter you have to write in your English copy. Only this letter in your English copy. Here, the address is given in 3 lines. Then we leave a line, date, leave a line. Then we write, my dear, the name of your friend. Then we begin with the main letter. And please remember, in informal letter, we don't write the subject. We straight away come to the main body of the letter. So here, 3 paragraphs. You can see that 3 paragraphs. We begin with the new line, and when we go to the next paragraph, we leave a line in between. When we are through with the last concluding paragraph, we leave a line and we write yours lovingly and your name. Now, see, children, in the previous one, I had written your loving friend. Now, we can also write yours lovingly. We can use both the things. We can use your loving friend or yours lovingly. Both of them are correct. So you will copy this in your fair notebook and then you will write a new letter on your own. That is, write a letter to your father seeking his permission to join an educational tour organized by your school. So please follow the format and do this letter on your own, and you have to do this also in your English copy. So one is sample and one is exercise for you to do it on your own. And now one activity which you have to do, that you have to write a letter to your grandparents telling them about your online classes experience and post this letter to you. I know it's not possible to post it right now, but yes, write it down. You can use A4 size sheet, and then whenever things are normal, we get back to our normal thing, then you can post this letter or you can give it to them when you meet them. So that's one activity which you need to do. I hope now you're clear with the format to how to write an informal letter. Take care. Bye.